All right, we're live here up in the Huge Intelligence Hockey Suite. Hello, TikTok. Hello, Facebook. Nice to have everybody here today. And I don't know how well you can hear me because it's loud in here. It's school day. It's school day. And we're going to give you, let's see if I can give you a shot of what's happening here right now. I know I can do it on Facebook if you're watching out there. There's this thing out there. It's still a little quiet here. But we're getting to it. We're getting to it. Let's see way over there. I'll give you a shot in there on Facebook. That's what it's looking like. And it's going to get loud in here. So let's see if what's in the cupboard. I don't know. It's not my cupboard. It's not my cupboard. All right, we're back. Let's see. Can hear you perfect. Oh, thanks, Nina. Appreciate that. I don't know what's in the cupboard. I do know that it's going to get really loud here at some point as it's school day here with the Sarnia Sting. This is their, I believe, the third year. Um, what a joy it is, honestly. Like, I know, like, Sting fans would love to be here, but this is a time. Well, let's go back in time here to the first year that this occurred. They wanted to, and I'm just going to give you a little bit of background because the first year that this happened, I know there were some Sarnia Sting fans that got pretty upset. Hello, Becca. Nice to have you here. Hello, JB. Connor, thanks. Connor Burgess, no. Unfortunately, he has a real job and he can't be here to support me today. I know he would love to be here, but he needs to make money to buy more jerseys. Let's just put it that way. So 3 years ago, the Sarnia Sting had this idea to bring kids from the schools in here. What a great idea. And I think it was like a couple weeks before, and they decided to do it. And they hadn't planned it into the schedule. So anyway, the season's ticket holders and people couldn't be here. And there was a little bit of, some people weren't happy. But then it turned around. I know there were some people that were able to be here as an escort to their kids and whatnot. The joy that is in this room today is incredibly. It's going to be incredibly loud. But from the moment these kids are walking in, they're excited to be here. They're happy to be here. And I have to say this honestly. I think there's some kids here that maybe wouldn't typically be here for whatever reason. And the Sarnia Sting, being a big community organization, likes to give back into the community, made this happen. So then moving forward into year number 2 and to this, the third year, the Sarnia Sting have scheduled this in. And throughout the OHL, it's happening as well. It's just a really great day to see all the kids. I was just talking to my friend next door to me here, who's he's the review guy or whatever. And he was like, "This is just so incredible to see and hear the joy and all the kids that are here today." So Sarnia Sting out on the ice right now, warming up, and probably like the game's at 10:30, so they're probably only out there for probably about 10 more minutes. We'll see, but they are getting warmed up. This is. This is going to be a significant game. Let's just talk about it. And before we do, I want to say thanks to Huge Intelligence for being a supporter here for many, many years. Joe's Discount Tire are also supporting. And we're up in the Huge Intelligence Hockey Suite for this game. We were up here all last year, and then we decided we missed the fans down on the concourse. So we're back down on the concourse typically, but it's going to be really loud and busy, and we just had some room up here today. So we thought, why not come up here and hang out with Huge Intelligence? And I forget the little guy's name that's hanging there. It's been a tough year for the Sarnia Sting, for sure. Coming off currently a 5-game losing streak. I'm just going to pull my notes up here for. Let me just see. I had my notes up already. I mean, how do you get through it, right? It's 5-game losing streak right now, and you got to turn it around. This has got to be a significant game here, right? Connor Burke is at work at his real job, so unfortunately, you just got me. Poppy is on the left side. This is my left, right over my heart. Right? So if I turn around, it is on the left side of me. Good catch, though. They got to turn this around. But, that being said, I mean, we have Diorio and Edwards, Beckham Edwards and Alessandro Diorio, who, are going to play with Hockey Canada. They've been selected. And we've still got some great players on this team. And whether you come out of as a young team, there's a new team every year. And I still think, and Alan the Tang has said it, and I have a lot of faith in Alan the Tang. I have to be honest with you. I know some people, they're calling for this and calling for that. Look, there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes that we don't know about and we don't understand. But one thing I know about Alan the Tang is his heart is in this team. His work ethic is way up over the top when it comes to this team, when it comes to hockey in general. And I still think, this is the time to rally and get behind your team. Just talking to some of my friends here, and I said, I know people are upset that they're having a hard time out on that ice, but this is the time you get behind it. Share the positives on the social medias. Remember, these are young gentlemen who are playing a game that they're hoping to get to the next level, but they're not at next level yet. They're young, they're being molded, and it's not about who they are right now, it's who they can become as a player, and not just as a player, but as a person. They're growing. All the emotions that are going on in this. How hard it would be for one of us adults to go out there after losing 5 games in a row, and there's an expectation. Never mind being a young gentleman, a young player out on the ice who definitely wants. How do you get out of that rut? Is a really key question here, right? I think you just keep pressing on at the end of the day. I don't know if there's any solution. Should we we could talk about, okay, we maybe need some more players in front of the net, or we need different, like Patrick Quinlan has done an amazing job for this team. Notably tonight, though, Evan Millette is starting between the pipes. Let me know your comments and your thoughts on Facebook. I'll check that out. And I'm going to go back and say hello to TikTok. I'll be live the entire time on TikTok for this game. Well, entire time up till about the end of the second period. Then I got to go downstairs and I set up for the post-game press conference that we're likely going to have. Thoughts on the Under Armour jerseys? What do you mean? I don't know. Why is the game so early? It's a school day game, so they bring in, several of the students from local schools, and so that's why it's 10:30 in the morning for the game today. Let's see. Wait a minute, I thought you were away. Yeah, my wife Jennifer and I were away. We were at Atlantis in the Bahamas. We got back, what's today? We got back on Sunday night. Yeah, it was beautiful. I want to make sure. They got a brand new jersey. I see what you're saying. Well, I know the warm-up jersey that they've got on right now is really nice. I can't really show it to you the way I've got things set up here, but I think it looks great. What I'm really liking is how so many of these kids that are here today have got. There's a lot of yellow in the room. They're still coming in. Let me see if I can turn my camera around here on Tiki-Taki. Got too many things going on. Flip camera. There we go. Can we do that? There. I'll give you an idea. All right. Facebook, bear with me. So that's their warm-up jersey. And look at it. You can still see the piles of young children that are coming in here to enjoy a Sarnia Sting hockey game. So does the school get it? I don't know how it works, Johnny. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. It's I believe it's sponsors that purchase the tickets so that the kids can come here and enjoy a hockey game. A lot of kids here that wouldn't normally be able to be here. Yeah, I think that, right, Connor? Connor Burke is in the chat if you want to say hello to him. I think the jerseys are pretty cool. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit more there on TikTok. I got TikTok and Facebook going here at the same time. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool day out there. Okay, now I just got to remember how I did that and flip it back. There we go. There, you got me. Don't give me any ideas. The game starts 10:30, and you can watch on your TV Sarnia, on Kojiko, on HD 700. They're cleared the ice off now. Zamboni will come out and clean things up. Yeah, game's 10:30. You can watch on Flow Hockey online. You can watch on your TV Sarnia with Terry Doyle and Barry Wright, I believe is here. Yeah, I see them over there. Listen online at chok.com for commentary, play-by-play from our good friend Lee Cunningham and friend Patrick DeRoche, who will give you the play-by-play. It's different for all of us, especially like the radio broadcasters and the TV broadcasters. We're not used to this early of a game, right? We're used to being in other places, or some of us may be sleeping in. I don't know. But we're here. There's Josh Boyce, the PA voice for the Sarnia Sting. Pretty sure you can watch on the Rogers Sports Package. Yeah, likely with the Owen sound, right? So lots of places you can watch. No, I'm not allowed to show you the game here on TikTok or Facebook. That's a copyright thing. And our friends at Your TV Sarnia have the rights to that and do a fantastic job. So again, if you're here in the local area of Sarnia, Channel 700 on Kojiko or Flow Hockey online. So it's definitely an important key game. Connor Burke, if you're out there, let's have your thoughts on today's game if you're still here. Hi. Yeah, no, go ahead. They were plugged in. I just unplugged them, so you're fully charged. Right on. Hughes Intelligence here today to handle the security for the Sarnia Sting, and we're up in their suite today. You know, you're looking for a turnaround time here, right? I mean, you want to get things back on track. Today would be the day, for sure, for a lot of reasons, because A, they need to, but the last time Owen Sound and Sarnia got together, it didn't go so well for Sarnia, so they'll be looking for some payback here. The energy that's going to be in this room today, I think, is really going to help this thing. We've got to get behind our teams. When they're down is when we need to cheer. Get on social media and be positive. Great game today, guys. I mean, you watch baseball. There, I bring that up. It's always like, let's go. Come on, guys. We've got to be positive here. The work ethic of this Sarnia Sting that I've seen is very, very high. And I do believe that that comes from the philosophy and promotion of not just Al Latang, but the entire Sarnia Sting coaching staff and the staff behind the scenes that we don't see, from the goalie coaches to the athletic side to the mental health coach, everything that's going on in there. So I do believe and I'm not just saying this because I'm at every Sarnia Sting game. I watch closely. I don't have any inside info. I think this team knows how to dig in deep, and they have been digging in deep. They've just had a hard time closing the deal, right? They're getting right there, okay? The turnaround, and then, you're up against some really strong teams. I mean, you take a look at Owen Sound here today. This is a really strong team. They're not a slouch team by any means. You look at the standings, where the Sting's at and where Owen Sound's at. If I was a betting man, on paper, for sure. But I think Owen Sound is going to have a big battle on their hands here today. The Sting are certainly going to have their battle, and they're going to have to tighten up the skates and come digging out hard. I don't know how to analyze it for you. I'm really not a sports analyzer. Connor Burkwood, for sure. Harbor got a new phone. Hello, Red Deer. Yes, I do remember. We will be later today on TikTok. We're going to be live. We're likely going to open up the join me online for chat. We'll see. So at the end of the day, let's go Sting go. They got to dig in. They got to play hard. There's no point in analyzing what else they need to do. At the end of the day, the Sarnia Sting knows what they need to do. They got to get organized out there. They've got to push through a little bit more. And we just got to do it. We could go through so many things and say, wow, they need to do this, and the coaching staff this, and the da-da-da. You know what? I think they're going to. We've seen the Sarnia Sting in the past. A couple of years ago, or was it last year? Sorry, they come out really, really strong and hard against teams that you would not have expected, and then it got way up here, and then they got knocked down, and then they started coming back up. It's early in the season. Nobody likes to see 5-game loss. They'd sooner see a 5-game win. But I truly believe that the Sarnia Sting has the guts and the strength and the work ethic to come out today and win against us. I don't know how else I can put that together for you. Coming up, Friday game, of course, as well. And then Sunday, November the 9th, we'll be here in the afternoon for a special Remembrance Day game as well. I'll have tickets to give away for Friday and for Sunday, so keep an eye out for that. I wish my friend Connor was here. I miss him. Send the likes out to Connor. All right. Okay, Facebook, I'm going to say thanks to you for watching. I'm going to end it here. If you want to continue to watch live game reaction with me, come on over to TikTok. It's safe. Don't worry. And thanks again to our friends at Hughes Intelligence for giving us their support. We're live from their hockey suite here today, all by ourselves. And, of course, our friends at Joe's Discount Tire.